first off, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you all a video, and this is essentially about a lady trying to explain what white privilege is, and I think she actually does a pretty good job at it. Let's go and play the video.
If you don't understand that white privilege doesn't equal financial privilege, there's a good chance it's because you choose to be willfully ignorant. White privilege doesn't mean that you grew up rich or that you didn't have a hard life. It's the concept that by the mere coincidence of you being born white or white presenting, that you have an inherent privilege. You're afforded certain benefits of the doubt that not everyone gets.
So I actually understand where she was coming from, and I agree with quite a bit of what it is that she was saying within this video. So she was mentioning that white privilege does not in of itself necessarily equate to financial privilege. I do and do not agree with that, only because there's certain things and certain luxuries that you were given as opposed to other people. Okay. And yes, a lot of it is a class thing as well. Certain religions also benefit from certain things as well. Depending on what kind of area you were in, you may have had some land that was given, passed down within your family, certain businesses. Maybe you got a loan and this person over here didn't get a loan. That's why you also look in a lot of Black communities, because I'm like, okay, we see the gas stations, the bodegas, the liquor stores, the nail salons. I said, where are the Black people at? And if this is a whole Black condensed area, what's going on? And then you go and find out that they weren't giving loans because they just didn't want to give a Black person a loan for whatever the reason may have been. We already know for most of it. And they said, we'll give everyone else a loan. They come over here, yeah, we'll get you a loan. Yeah, you can open up a business in this area. That's perfectly fine. But they didn't want you to open one. So that's where I get, that's where I differ in regards to this whole, it doesn't equate to financial privilege because you actually do have it. Now, whatever you do with it or not, that's on you. But there is a possibility for that. But something else I also wanted to mention was the fact that it does not necessarily mean that you didn't have a hard life. And that's the thing about it. So often in the political atmosphere, everything comes off as though it is a race war. Well, how come all white people are not rich? Class is the biggest thing in regards to it. That's why you don't then have that. But even just having a regular person, you have the luxury of, let's say you got pulled over by a cop for whatever the reason is. You got pulled over. They're not immediately getting aggressive with you. You're not just walking down the street with your hood up and they're like, oh, this person trying to kill us. Let me go and, get whatever I got to get to handle the situation. We've seen so many times this kind of thing. If you're smoking in your car, you get pulled over. If you were white, they'll be like, oh, come on, man. All right, here's your ticket. Boom. But in the instance of Sandra Bland, it's more of a put it out. No, I don't legally have to put it out. Okay, we're going to go arrest you. And then you just woke up dead. You know what I mean? So you have a lot of these things that go on in regards to that. She also mentioned about the family house, Black family house that was appraised $500,000 less than what it was actually supposed to be, because the house, the decoration, the decor was too ethnic. So they were like, yeah, let's lower it. But then when a white person, she asked her white friend, hey, could you just do me a favor and make it seem like y'all live here and trying to sell the house? And they brought it up. How does that, you get what I mean? So that's the thing. The system was not designed for us. It was not meant for us, so that's the thing. At the end of the day, I just, I like the message of her video, just saying like, hey, letting people know this is what it is. Okay, you can feel some kind of way about it if you want, but this is what the privilege looks like for